It's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll work the middle here with Algier. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by an all-time great. The man who's won 7 Super Bowl titles and the leading passer in NFL history. Here is Tom Brady.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense he's going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Brady. And open downfield, it's Johnson. locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Let's go.
On play action, here's Brady. That one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin first and 10. Throwing is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the handoff, it's Algier. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Operating from the shotgun. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's first and 10. A pass caught right side by Gronkowski. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Brady looking to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Williams going to keep it himself. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's a run by Algier. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. Yeah. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
To throw is Brady. He's got the hook up there. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Brady set to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now Brady. And he'll take it on in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, New England. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Patriots move out to a 7-3 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense going to take over just before the half. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. One final throw before the break. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We saw a great first half from the Hall of Famer, the best to ever do it, Tom Brady. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up on the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Brady. That's the tight end, Gronkowski. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. The speed on display. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Patriots.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Pats extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Open man, left side. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Arizona. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Brady to throw. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team. on EA Sports. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Millette. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive.
On the jump. Unlock line. Unlock line. Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, New England. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cards offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. A short pass taken in by Gronk. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Gronk.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now, 2nd and 4. Williams to the air once more. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. Now it's going to be third down. They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Gronk. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. Once again, it's Pacheco. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. That'll do it for us. For my partner, Greg Olson, our entire team, Mike Tirico, this has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out on X at EA Sports_MUT. The Patriots winners at home, as we say so long from Foxborough.